Hi, my name is Chris. I am from HMCC of Ann Arbor, and I'd like to take some time to explain to you why I decided to apply for the Chile Missions Team. I remember growing up at church, always seeing missionaries come back at our home church, and just being really convicted of seeing God at work overseas, and always wanting to see how I can participate in this. But I knew back then I wasn't ready for a missions trip. I had a lot to grow in my spiritual walk, and I had a lot to grow in trusting in God. And it wasn't until I came here for graduate school that I have been maturing in my faith. I've been part of the community here at HMCC, and I've been plugged into just the graduate students' Bible studies. I've been learning how to serve, and I've just really experienced God in so many more ways than I have when I was younger. And God has truly perfect timing. I remember last year just going to a missions conference for health professionals and seeing what can be my role overseas using my pharmacy education. I kind of walked away not really knowing how I can use my education, or not really knowing how I can be used overseas. But it was something that was still in my heart, seeing what I can do. And I remember sharing this with my LCG. We were praying on what I could do for missions. It was still convicted in my heart. And later during the year in April, it was actually announced during a Focus Impact meeting that the church is planning a missions trip for HMCC for Chile. And I felt really convicted that my prayers have really been answered, that this was the right time, that in terms of my spiritual maturity, and I'm just really excited to participate in this trip, and I'm really glad that I have the opportunity to do it. And I'm really looking forward for the things in Chile. I think that a lot of great things are going to happen in Chile. I think that we are going to spread the word. There's a lot of people that have been affected by the earthquake, and I think we can, right now, what they really need is God's word in their lives. And I'm really excited to go there. I'm really excited to share God's word and pray for them and see what else I can help them in, and also see, I'm hoping to use some of my education that I've learned in pharmacy school to do some medical outreach also too. So thank you again for listening to my story of all the things that God's been doing in my life and preparing me to go on this mission trip.